Hello and welcome all to the CGS2100 Microcomputer App course. This is an introduction video to let you know how to navigate and throughout the course material and in order to get you set up and ready to go. Alright, so you're looking at the book that we'll be using. It's the Go Microsoft 360 Introduction 2021 version. My name is Mr. Carter, James Carter. I'll be your instructor for this course. I'll go over the syllabus, highlight the areas of the syllabus for you in this video, so please pay attention. And if you can, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you're unable to subscribe or like any of the videos or make any comments, go ahead and create a YouTube account. It's free. If you don't know how to do that, go to YouTube and the search bar, how to start a YouTube page or how to get a YouTube account. Alright, so once you're signed in, you're able to subscribe, make comments, ask questions and things like that on the channel, and as well as like the videos. So yes, please do that, and then we'll go over the extra credit on that at a later date, how that'll help you on your extra credit, as YouTube is a valuable tool in learning, so you can be able to search, save, and see when your YouTuber that you're interested in post a new video. So that's why I want you to subscribe to the class, because I will post all the videos on YouTube on my channel, so you can access them anytime you want and as many times as you want and from anywhere that you want. Alright, so this is the book. We'll get more into that. So let's look at the syllabus. So here's the syllabus for the class, Eastern Florida State College, a course syllabus for CGS2100 22Z Microcomputer Applications for spring 2024. And a 12-week term, that is, and the CRN and term and all the information is also on the syllabus. Once again, I mentioned my name. This is my email address here for Eastern Florida. If you use this email address, you can use the Canvas to email me. Either way, I have email on my phone, so you can email me anytime. I'll respond back at a reasonable time. So if you worked late or whatever, and you got a question at 3 o'clock in the morning, go ahead and email it. You won't get an answer until I wake up and I'm able to answer it, but that's what email is for. So definitely use that. And of course, our class is going to be online. So when you get your Microsoft Teams set up online, I'll be available Mondays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So for chat and for live, anything live that you need to see then. Also Thursdays from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. If I'm not going to be there, go ahead, I will email you. So I'd ask you from this point, once you see this video, try not to go 3 days without checking your email and checking your announcements. All right, so this is an online course. Check your email and your announcements. All right, and the course description. This course is an introduction to an application software suite commercially available for computers. Today, topics include managing files in current operating systems, word processing spreadsheets, database, and presentation software. So basically what it's saying is it'll be Microsoft Office 365. You'll learn Microsoft Teams, a little bit about Teams. Word processing will be your Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Access, and Microsoft PowerPoint. Of course, it'll be worth 3 credits. And the only prerequisite is CGS1000. And if you're already registered, you either have it or it has been waived, so don't worry about that. So the textbook, as I showed a picture of it, here's the basic information of the ISBNs for it. So definitely you can find that in your syllabus. And the textbook or ebook and MyLabs IT is required for this class. MyLabs is a software. 100% of your grade will come from the software, so there's no way to pass the class without using it. All your simulations and all that will be through that software. All right, so that's My IT Lab. And your Pearson book, ebook, and First Day support it. So if you got the First Day program, you should be able to click on the link in Canvas, and I'll show you that as well. You'll need Microsoft Teams or access to Microsoft Teams as well. You can have that on your phone, or you can use a computer, whatever you need, as long as you have access to it. And then here's the YouTube link where this video was found. If you lose the link or whatever, if you click this link, it'll take you to the actual playlist with all the videos for this course. All right, they're in their own separate playlists. There's other videos on my channel that you can view for extra credit, but we'll get to that later. But this video, this link here in the syllabus is to the playlist of all the CGS2100 videos that I posted. All right, so the email and stuff, you can read that at your leisure. I'll show you where to find this tardy and all this stuff the dates about the syllabus. You can read that. Getting down to where. All right, so basic competencies, as I mentioned, upon successful completion of this course, the student will demonstrate knowledge of Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access. Demonstrate knowledge of Microsoft Office 365 on Mac and Windows system, really Mac or Windows system. So if you have a Mac, it'll be a little bit more difficult, but the information I'll show you is for Windows. It's slightly different, and I'll show you where to find the Mac info at. But if you got Windows, it'll be a lot easier for you, but not impossible with Mac. So either way, you're good. So here's the scoring for the grade. It's based on a 600-point scale, means there are 600 total points. Now, once the software is added and everything is synced in Canvas, if that changes, I will let you know. Update the grading scale within the first week of the course, and then update the syllabus and let you know where to find it so that you'll know exactly how many points you need and all that. All right. So you will be expected to complete all assignments before you receive a grade for the assignment, of course. All work is due at 12 p.m. Eastern on May 3rd, 2024. That's noon Eastern, May 3rd, 2024. That's a Friday, all right? So if you have anything turn in late or turn in after that, it's not going to be graded because I'm going to turn in grades right around noon. So if I'm waiting for you to finish something at noon, then I'll turn in grades at 12:05, all right? So no late assignments will be accepted after that. All right. Quizzes are 20% total, which is 120 points out of 600 of the overall grade. Projects will be 30%, which is 180 points of the grade. And the exams will be 50%, which is 300 points of the grade. Extra credit will be available. A maximum of 25 points will be allowed for extra credit. And I'll release that once the course starts. Kind of break that down for you. All right, so here we have it, the course schedule. So the week is here. There's 12 weeks, as you can see, and then the dates from this date to that date covers a week, and it tells you what are your chapter readings and what you'll be covering during that time, and activities and assignments, what they are, and then if there's any quizzes or tests, it'll be over here. Quizzes or assessments will be in this column, so you know what goes with what you just covered. Let's get this one updated now, as I see a couple of mistakes on it. Grades 1 and 2. All right. So, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. That looks good from there. All right. So now this schedule, this is just for you to pace. All right. So I want you to understand, as long as you don't fall behind the schedule, you'll be good to go. If you fall behind the schedule, you'll still be able to turn in assignments until noon on May 3rd. However, if you fall behind, chances are you're going to run out of time because it's a lot of work. It's time consuming to do all these tasks. So if you stay on schedule or a little ahead of schedule, that'll be your best bet. As you see, as we start off the first week, Teams, introduction, stuff like that, this video should be watched. If you need to revert back to it as many times as you need to during the term, please do so, reference it. Also, for week 1, you see that there's 2 areas to cover. So 1A is one whole simulation, 1B is another to finish chapter 1. Then there's a quiz for chapter 1. And then there's actually a quiz for 1 and 2 for this week. So you're doing 2 chapters in week 2. All right, so that's 4 basic assignments, a quiz, and 2 quizzes and 2 assessments. All right, then chapter 3, Word is the least work, but it's not the easiest. I mean, they're all about the same, depends on what you know, but you're doing 2 chapters, so be aware of that and try to get those done in time, because if you fall behind early, you're going to need that time for the more difficult and more challenging assignments. Right? The videos make it easier for you. You can watch them as many times as you want. Watch these videos for these simulations before you try them, and it'll tell you exactly what to do, and then you can follow that. If you get caught up or whatever, you can watch it again, or you can watch it one more time before the test, or you can practice it more than once. All right, so you definitely get used to watching these videos. And then, so here, as we go into Excel, you do 2 Excels in that week as well. But when you get to 3, 4, you see there's only 1 because of the difficulty level. Right, so you don't want to fall behind because it's a lot of work. All right. So then you got PowerPoint 1 and 2. Now I didn't put PowerPoint assessment 2 on here for a reason, and that was on purpose. But you have assessment for 1, and you have the quiz for 1 and 2, and you have the simulation training. Then you have PowerPoint 3 and 4 after spring break. Spring break, there's nothing scheduled there. If you want to work on your assignments during spring break, you can. Like I said, everything will be unlocked, so you can work ahead as far as you want. The videos will be posted. Right now, I think I'm up to Excel is done. I'll be working on PowerPoint. Well, actually, everything should be done, if not close to being done before the class starts. But at least all the way through PowerPoint should be done by the first day of class. And then I'll work on Excel over the next 2 weeks. All right, so going down to week 8. Week 8, you have 2 PowerPoints, as I mentioned. You have 2, 3, and 4 exams are going to be for PowerPoint and both quizzes. So let me save that. So everything looks like that's right. Okay, and all right. So now, and then when you get to week 9, you have 1 week for XS1 quiz, 2 simulations, a quiz, and the assessment. All right, the simulations are going to be on the software. The quizzes are going to be, you're going to download them, the instructions or whatever, and then you're going to create an actual document when you do all the assessments, whether it's Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Access. You're going to actually go to the software and follow the instructions and create a document, and then you're going to submit that document by attaching it to the return area in the software. You'll see where to do that. It's a step-by-step instruction process on those. Now, I did not do the assessments, as you have to do those on your own, but with the practice, if you follow the videos and do the assessments or the simulation training, all of them, you'll be good to go for the exam. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. Now, there's one access. Now, another thing to note, when you get to access 2, that'll be your last assessment. You still have the simulations to do, 3A, 3B, 4A, and 4B. But you won't be tested on those, and you won't have to worry about the quiz. I'll double check if the quiz is in there. I don't think I put it in there. If I did, I'll leave it in there and just update the syllabus. All right. So that is everything for the syllabus. You can look at the other stuff that I didn't go over. I want to hit the key points for you to get that out of the way. So let's go ahead and go to our Canvas. So let's go to Canvas first. So here's your Canvas, what you're going to look like when you go to your class. There's the home button. Now, when I click into these, I don't know, because they're not published, I don't know why I can't do certain things when I click directly from here. So I just use the Access Pearson tab, and I'll show you that one when we get to it. But on the home, you'll have the same schedule that's on your syllabus, telling you the pacing order. You know, you want to stay ahead of this. You don't want to fall behind it. And so that said, look at the first day tab. If you click that, it'll take you here, where if you got your information, you'll be able to get the ebook and have the code for the class. It should already be automatic. If not, if anybody's having any issues with it, I'll put that out. What I have, mine will look different than yours. So mine is reveal access code. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, it's not there yet, so I have to publish it first. All right, no worries. But that's where you'll find out how to sign up, get everything started. Then when you get to your class, let's go back. First, we'll do that part last, since we'll be leaving this page. So modules look similar to home, the same schedule. Everything is posted by the week. I didn't put the term break in here. I just skipped the dates. I think it's the end of May or March. So you got week 9. So it goes from April 8th, April 1st. Let's go one more. Here we go, March 18th to 24th, and then the 25th to the 31st of March is skipped. So it goes week 7 straight to week 8, so it's just not on here, but you will have that week off if you want it. You can work through there to get ahead or whatever, catch up, whatever you're doing, or you can take the week off. It's up to you. Announcements, this is where I'll put information that hey, reminders, more about extra credit and things like that. So when you check your email, also check your announcements. If there's an announcement, you should get notified. And let's see what else we got for you. files area. This is a good place to go. Let's do that now live so you know that the updates I made on the syllabus have been posted. So let's delete this one and upload. So this is, if you go to the files area, you'll find the that's not it. So if you go to the files area, you'll find the documents, which is of course the syllabus so far. If I have anything else I want to put up there, I'll do it. Actually, that's not the right one. Too fast. Upload. So CGS20, and this is the updated syllabus that I just did, so that one's fresh. And I'll copy and paste that later for this part. So if you click here at syllabus, you'll get this. Like this, or you can click the files and download it, or look at it as a Word document in files. Alright, so there we have it. So this will be published Sunday. I'll send you an email out a lot earlier, so if you want to start watching the videos, or at least look at the welcome video, you can do that well before the class start. So probably sometime next week, maybe middle of next week. So if you want to get a head start, you can do that. You have access to the YouTube. That's why I put them on the YouTube channel and not in Teams, so you can kind of see what the class is all about too. So I encourage you to do that and get used to using YouTube as well. Learn how to use that if you don't know how to navigate. All right, so went over that part. Let's go back to Access Pearson. Click that. I already clicked it here. I click Open my lab and meetings, and I'm on assignment. I guess you can do manage view. I don't know if you can do it as a student, but I got them in order like this still. And it just has the due date of all the assignments. Microsoft Teams is the first one, and the end of chapter quiz for Microsoft Teams. So it goes down. If you click on it, you can open it up. I don't like to do it as from this end because mine is going to be different. It's the instructor view, so I can't show you your student view, but no worries. One more thing I want to show you before we do. Let's see, let's go back to this modules. So my ebook here. Where did I put that? It's going to be the first day. Bear with me. I got to put that on there too. Yep, so let's do that again. Okay, so let me show you the ebook. It's a little different on here. I want to make sure. Oops, not really go that way. Let's try to. Where did I get my first book at? My ebook at? So I guess it is in here. Let's find it in here then. Instructors, new general, assignments, document sharing, Pearson e-textbook inside of the My Live IT. So I don't know what all these are. Hoping they're the same. I haven't looked at all of them. They're all labeled the same. Okay, there are sections. It is here. Introductory, Microsoft. I'm gonna go to the introductory and see if I think it has a whole book in all of them, but maybe it's bookmarked. Sorry. Let's see what we got. Let me open up that e-textbook. Now, if you're a person who likes the hard book, that's fine too. Yeah, it should have everything in here. So you can go over here and look at the table of contents, kind of go to where you want to go. So let's Microsoft Teams is the first assignment. Here's what it looks like. So it'll tell you, it won't be the exact same simulation, but very similar commands and whatnot, and how to do them with pictures in the book. So this is your first assignment, the first simulation 1A. So it'll tell you, it's 3 files you download from the actual simulator. That'll be on the next video. You'll be able to see that one in video. But this is basically what you need to do on Teams, and you would submit that for your tests and then take a quiz. Before you take any of the chapter quizzes. When you do the assignment or the assessment, or not the assessment, but the two simulations, A and B, that'll help you a lot more on the quiz. It wouldn't hurt to go ahead and read through the chapter or the book for those before taking the quiz, or having the book handy for those quizzes. I'm unable to look at the quizzes, so I can't tell you how much time you have. That should be on there before you sign in for them. I'll look at the settings again, and if anything changes, I'll notify you by email. But here are the 4 objectives in Microsoft Teams. So you notice I use the table of contents to navigate, and same thing for Word Chapter 1, Word Chapter 2. So when you're doing simulation 1A and 1.2, or in 1A and 1B, you can go to the book to check it out. There's small videos in the book, but those are, like I said, the ones I posted are the exact same assignment you have, so you can see exactly how to do the simulation, how to find everything, and then you'll have to go ahead and do it to get graded for it in the simulation. So if you look at the video first, you'll be great. And then, like I said, read this, because the book part will have definition, or the quiz will have information that's in the reading. And the reading is mostly instructions and explaining to you things like what is a tab, what is a column, what does bold mean, things like that. So you want to get that done. Objective 1, Objective 2, Objective 3, Objective 4. So it's set up like that. Project 1A, and then you got the objectives. Go with Google Docs. Then you got 1B. Then you got the objectives. Then you got end of chapter. All right, and project guide for Word Chapter 1. And you're done with that. So the project guide, same thing, is kind of like the assessment, but it's not the exact the same. But if you know how to do a pie chart, you'll know how to do another type of chart. So as long as you know the menus of it, but they won't be the exact same. Same thing as you go through Word 2, 3, then you go Chapter 1, Excel 2, and so on. So you can use the book for that. And the book, I think Access comes before PowerPoint and the book, but we did it before we did PowerPoint before Access, and along with our schedule. So, but for whatever reason, if you want to go out of order and just want to do them, if you're like, hey, I know PowerPoint really good or really well, so I'm going to go ahead and do PowerPoint before I do Excel, or but I would recommend kind of staying with it, because the videos in order, but you can find them easily on the YouTube channel. So let's see what we got here. So what I did, I clicked on Manage to put it in the calendar style, and since we're still in January here, I'm going to switch this over to February, so you can see they'll only show, I think, 2, and then the rest of them will be how many more is left. But on the side here, you can see that the dates that they're supposed to be due for the scheduling to the left here. So Teams, and the Teams quiz is on the 11th, and 1 and 1A and 1B is on the 18th, along with the quiz, the assessment, and then 2A and 2B quiz and assessment on the 18th. So like I said, stay ahead of that schedule, and you'll be fine. If you try to do it, wait till the last minute. That's where most students, many times I've taught this class, most students who did not pass or did poorly, it's because they fell behind, stayed behind, and said, hey, you know what I'm going to do the last 2 days of class? I'm going to cram and get all of it done, not knowing that, hey, these are time consuming, so let's go ahead and don't do that. And they just kind of ran out of time and had to sleep sometime. So try to avoid that if you can. So that is the introduction to the class. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, or within my hours, catch me on Teams, and I will be glad to answer your question. Don't forget, check your Eastern Florida email. Don't go 3 days without checking it. So if you check it every day, that's great, and kind of pace yourself through these assignments and get them done. And so if you do find the videos useful, or if you watch them, go ahead and click the like button and leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And take care. Good luck in the class. I look forward to working with you. Have a wonderful day.